people. So I'm back with another video. So this video is about Credit Sesame. I really think that we're sleeping on Credit Sesame. There are so many different features that I just found out about Credit Sesame. But Credit Sesame is like a website that actually shows you your credit reports. They'll show you your TransUnion credit report, your TransUnion credit score. And they even have the option where you can see your TransUnion Equifax and your Experian credit report and scores. So go ahead and check them out. I have Credit Sesame in the description, but let's get into what it's all about. But remember to always subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, and leave us a comment and leave us a like too for this video if you really like it and it's very useful for you. But if you're like a junkie like me, and when it comes down to credit, like I need to know what my credit scores is at all times. I need to look here, I need to look there, I need to go to all these different websites. Credit Sesame is one that you need to have. And I have other websites too I'm going to tell you guys about, but let's dig right into Credit Sesame. So to sign up for Credit Sesame, just go to creditsesame.com and just click sign up. So after you click sign up, they're going to gather information about you so that they can go ahead and sign you up. So it's just like any other site. They're going to need your name, your address, your date of birth, your social. They're going to need all this information from you. But first, they want you to just put your email address in and your password. So go ahead and put that information in, but let's go right in because I actually have the credit reports for Credit Sesame. So when you're in your Credit Sesame, you can actually get all three of your credit reports, and I want to show you what that looks like if you actually get all three of your credit reports. So all reports are actually here, and if you want new reports, you have to click here, and then you'll have to pay for it. So for $15.95 per month, you can get all three of your credit. You get credit alerts for all three of these too. For all three of your credit reports. Let's go back. You can get credit alerts for them. So let's see. You'll be able to get all three of your credit reports and scores, or you can just pay the $9.95 monthly, and you'll be able to get your monthly credit score updates too, and then get your credit reports too. And then too, every day you're going to get that update in terms of, hey, this is your new score. But remember, that's only $9.95. But I paid into multiple companies so I can see my credit reports. I need to see what's going on. Now, the thing is, if you use Credit Sesame, that's good. I really like to use IdentityIQ because they have more information, in my opinion. But you guys can go ahead and do the Credit Sesame if you want to and pay for it, or you still have it for free. But let me show you what the credit reports will look like. So when you get your credit reports, you will come here and look at your credit reports and scores. So here you will see this is the credit scores for this client. And then too, you'll be able to see like different things that's wrong, like it's too many bank cards or revolving accounts open recently because this client needed more accounts. There's a bankruptcy on this file. There's a lack of sufficient credit history. There's different things that's keeping the score down, and they're going to tell you those different things. Now, I want to tell you about collections and charge-offs. If there are any negative accounts on your credit reports, they have too much personal information on here in terms of like the account numbers and things like that, so I don't want to show you everything fully, but I can show you everything fully on Credit Karma because they don't show you everything in terms of like the account numbers. But if you want to see everything in terms of any negative accounts, charge-offs, collections, and inquiries, I can show you what that looks like. So let's look here. If you want your credit scores, you'll just click here. You'll have the summary here. Any personal information in terms of this is the name that we have for you. This is the address. The addresses. This is your employment that we have for you. That information will be here, but don't forget, I only want you to have one address on your credit reports. All the different addresses and all those different accounts, not different accounts, but all the different addresses. Sometimes they have different socials for you. When you get your, if you get your credit reports in the mail, you'll be able to see those different things. We need to get that deleted. So you'll be able to see all the personal information that they have for you here. Your credit inquiries, I believe this is too personal. But yeah, you'll be able to see like the inquiries for this client. This client needs to actually work on getting a lot of these inquiries removed from the credit reports. Don't forget, I have the 12-hour inquiry ebook you guys can get where you can remove these inquiries from your credit reports. When I personally did it for my credit reports, it only took them 4 hours to remove them, but I want you to go ahead and work on getting yours removed and see how many you can get deleted and then see how long it's going to take, and definitely let me know. Leave a comment, look at my inquiry. I have an inquiry video on YouTube, so look at that and go ahead and check it out. I kind of get paused because it's so awkward talking to a camera, but I can't see you guys, but I know you guys can see me. Well, it's kind of awkward looking at the camera. But yeah, work on getting these inquiries removed, but they'll let you know like what inquiries you have on here, and you need to get all of them removed, because when you go for business funding, they want to make sure they're all gone. Any revolving accounts, whether they're positive or negative, you will be able to see them here. Any lines of credit that you'll have, any real estate accounts, if you already have like a mortgage, you'll be able to see it there. Any installment accounts, you'll be able to see them here. Don't forget, revolving accounts are credit cards. Credit cards are revolving accounts. That means, hey, your limit is $300. When you use that limit, you have no more available. But as soon as you pay it off, it revolves. You have that $300 back available. So that's a revolving account. An installment account is kind of like a car note, student loan, or car loans, student loans. If you have any type of other loan where you get a loan for $1,000 and every month you have to pay $100 for 10 months until it's paid, that's an installment account. Any open accounts that you have are here. Collections, I know this client don't have any collections anymore, so I can show you that. Any derogatory information that's on your credit reports will be here. Any other accounts where they didn't know where to put it at necessarily, they have them here. Public records are like if you have the bankruptcies. If you have judgments will no longer be on your credit reports. A lot of times in other accounts, you'll be able to see like child support. A lot of people have child support on their credit reports. We have to get all these different accounts removed. So like say if you see anything in public records, derogatory information, collections, those are the things that we need to get removed. Inquiries, we have the ebook. You can work on that yourself. So Credit Sesame have all the different things that you guys can work on in terms of, hey, I need to get a credit card. And then don't forget, the credit reports is the main thing that they do in terms of getting your credit reports, but they have the other things like credit cards. So they'll tell you like the best credit cards that they think that you'll be able to get approved for, and they'll ask you too, like, hey, what kind of credit do you have? Is it excellent? Excellent means you have at least a 820 or higher. Good, well, probably 800 or higher. And then two, a lot of times, if your credit score is 580 or below, it's poor credit. New credit means that you probably don't have anything. They have suggestions here for you. And then they tell you, too, the average credit score is about the 698. And then, two, the lowest is about the 637. So go ahead and check that out. This is my sister. But go ahead and check this out, and then you'll be able to see like which credit cards you can get approved for. But again, they have the charge-offs on there. They have the inquiries on there. And if you guys are thinking like, hey, I want to see if I can get my credit reports from somewhere else, let me show you a few places quickly. So I have Credit Karma pulled up for another client. Like, these are the clients that gave me permission to look at their credit reports and make videos for them. So all these different clients, I just want to show you the credit reports for them. So with this client here, this is Credit Karma. This is Credit Karma. Credit Karma will actually show you. Let me close. Credit Karma will show you only your TransUnion, Equifax credit scores and credit reports. Now, when they show you your TransUnion, Equifax, your TransUnion and Equifax credit reports and scores, they'll be able to let you know like the different negative items that you have on here too. So if you're looking for, hey, where's my inquiries? Where's my charge-offs? All you have to do is click on TransUnion or Equifax, the credit score, and then down here, they'll tell you the different things like your payment history, how much you're using on your credit cards. Don't forget, I want your payment history at 100%. I don't want to have late payments there. If you have any late payments, that's what's going to affect here. Your credit card usage. I don't want you to spend more than 5%. This client spent more than 100%. That means that they maxed out their credit card. They spend more than they have available. Their derogatory marks, that's where you'll see like the collections, you'll see charge-offs, tax liens. Well, usually tax liens not on there, or judgments are not on there anymore. Just the bankruptcies. Just the bankruptcies and collections, you'll be able to see that on here. And then two, hard inquiries. If you have any inquiries, they'll be here. Your total accounts, all the accounts that they have on your credit reports will be here. And then your age will be here. So this is Credit Karma. They also actually show you too, like, they also show you any suggestions that they have for you in terms of you getting more credit. So go ahead and check Credit Karma out. So let me show you another one. You have Credit Check Total. Credit Check Total will give you all three of your credit reports and scores, but this will be your FICO score. FICO score is usually the score that they use to get your mortgage. Those are the score that they use to get you a car. Well, if they want to actually approve you for a car, this is the score that they'll look at, your FICO score. So you'll get your Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax for just $1. Oh my gosh, you guys, they are like, but you'll be able to get all three of your credit reports and scores for just $1. But I believe if you keep this too, let's see, it's going to be $29.99 each month. So keep that in mind. And again, it's going to be all three of your credit reports and scores, and then it's going to be your FICO 8 score. Now, a lot of people say, okay, Rickita, but I thought I can get my credit reports for free. You can get your credit reports for free at annualcreditreport.com. Now, the thing is, annualcreditreport.com, if you get your credit reports and scores from there, you have negative items in your credit reports. If we go and try to remove these items from your credit reports, if these accounts do not respond to what we're letting them know in terms of getting these accounts deleted in the 30 days, they're required to delete them. But if you get your credit reports for free, they have 45 days. So I do not suggest anybody get their credit reports from annualcreditreport.com if you're trying to get accounts removed from your credit reports, because that 15 days is very important. So say if we start working on your credit and I'm trying to get an account deleted, if they do not respond to me in 30 days, then they automatically have to delete that account from your credit report. The thing is, if you get your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, and your credit reports, I used to say credit reports, this credit report, maybe not say credit reports.com, then they have 15 additional days. Now that 15 additional days can hurt you because now they'll probably respond, and now that account may be harder for us to get removed. So don't get your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. Now let me show you the website I always tell my clients to go to. I always tell my clients to go to IdentityIQ.com. Now, the only reason why I said go to IdentityIQ.com is because they have the last date activity on here, and that's something I really want to see. The last date activity means the last time that you did anything on an account in terms of payment, or last time you even paid on an account. I need to be able to see that. So with IdentityIQ.com, you do have to pay for it. So I have a special link. Look in the description where you can get your credit reports for just $1. Now, after you get your credit reports for $1, that's only going to be for 7 days. Now, after the 7 days, they're going to charge you $21.99. But all of my clients, in terms of if you're trying to get items removed from your credit reports, I always tell you to go to IdentityIQ.com. So go ahead and check IdentityIQ.com out. They're going to give you all three of your credit reports and scores, and it's going to be on a monthly basis. But I really like IdentityIQ, and I tell all of my clients to get IdentityIQ. Now, a lot of people may say, well, it seems like Credit Sesame is cheaper. Credit Sesame, to me, they have information, but I feel like they don't have as much information as IdentityIQ has. And then, two, if you think about Credit Check Total, they're charging you $29.99. They do not have the extra $8 discount that I can help you guys get. If you go to annualcreditreport.com, get your credit reports, because right now it's Corona time. During Corona time, they're giving credit reports out every week for free. But the thing is, that free comes with a price, because if we're trying to remove accounts from your credit reports, if you get it for free, that 15 additional days can really hurt you. So keep that in mind. But like I said, this video is mainly about creditsesame.com. Go ahead and check creditsesameout.com. And then let me know if you have any questions, or like, hey, Rickita, what's some other places that you go to? Because like 10 of them I use. Like 10 different apps I have on my phone where I can look at my different credit scores for these different companies. So let me know if this video was useful to you, and let me know if you have any other questions for me. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and then share this video with somebody that you think that needs to start working on their credit, and they may find this useful so that they can start just looking at their credit. It's free to sign up, you guys. It's free to go ahead and sign up at first. Now, when I say at first, if you want to see all three of your credit reports, it's going to cost, but just to sign up, they're going to give you a TransUnion credit report and score. It's free. So go ahead and sign up. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you.